Alrighty, I know it's been a while since I last was supposed to do an update or kind of just a tour of what I've done to the tractor here as a whole. It's not very clean anymore. It's gotten some, not work, but it's been in some dirty places. So, besides that, I'll start just by looking at it. I can tell you what I did. Basically just replaced every engine seal and then just miscellaneous kind of easy stuff to replace. But I think it turned out pretty nicely. All new tires all the way around. New rear rims back there. Got them straight from China. It's like $500 a piece. Got a little Alice Chalmers valve stems, pretty nice. Side 2, 500 for the rim, big spider, sorry, 500 for the rim and 500 for the rear tires, so $2,000 in just rims and tires on the back. I didn't get new front rims. I probably kind of maybe should have. I mean, they're pretty good. They're like just a little warped in some places. That one's pretty good, but this one's, no, I think this one's actually better. That one's over there, so these aren't bad. The front tires were pretty cheap, I think. They were only like maybe like $120 a piece or something, $110, something, I don't know, or $120 to have it all put on the rim and everything. So not bad at all. Let's see here. New exhaust manifold, new hoses. Got rid of the glass bowl and just put an inline fuel filter there. Works pretty well. Gets clogged sometimes, but no big deal. I had the starter rebuilt because I burned it up when I was trying to get it running. All new wiring all the way through. New alternator too. I forgot to say that too. It's got LED headlights, chrome stack, new breather cap. The other one was just kind of bent. Original fuel cap though, so that's pretty cool. Some weird aftermarket radiator cap because all the ones on Steiner would not fit mine. So, but this weird one that I found just worked perfectly for it. So, it's fine. Had to go look at I think some tracker shows to find this one. This got that for like $15, and it's a Steiner gauge there. It doesn't work, I don't think. But I think my battery's still charging because I've ran it, like, started it and ran it at least 20-30 times since I've had it, probably. And it hasn't lost any. Which, who knows? I mean, this thing starts very easily. I never have to choke it, so. And it usually starts as soon as the motor turns over, it starts, so. Pretty good running, strong motor. I also had new brake bushings put in, so these are all firm brakes, and the hand clutch is a new thing. So it used to it was like really wobbly, but now it's pretty tight now, so works pretty good. Had the steering shaft out, and that was probably the hardest part of this whole thing was really the steering shaft. Had some troubles with that, getting that in and out, but did pretty well. New fan. I kept the belt that I bought it with on there. Probably gonna have to change that one day in the future, but we'll be fine. New valve cover gasket. It leaks a little on that side. I'll fix it one day. I didn't change anything up. Oh yeah, new upper hoses for the radiator, lower, stuff like that. You know, this is all brand new. It's brand new. Oil filter's brand new. And I got the Steiner Alice Chalmers, oil pressure gauge. So pretty good oil. It looks pretty good. It's at the fall still, so we're still good. We do have a couple of leaks. First is the top part of the radiator up here. Leaks a little bit, not much, but a little bit as it's running. Like I said, the valve cover leaks. I put a new gasket on there, but it still leaks. My head gasket leaks oil out of it in some places. I replaced the front main seal, and it didn't leak for a long time, but now it's starting to leak there. Just a little bit. It kind of stops after like a day or two. I just parked this in here yesterday, so it leaked a little. Rear main seal leaks. It doesn't really showing it right now, but I could probably... Yeah, you can see that oil there. Not much, but it's better than it was, I think. I also leak oil out of the clutch inspection thing. I need to get it sealed better because I took it off when we were putting it back together. Another thing is I have a really bad hydraulic leak, but it's not really, I'm not too worried about it right now. I don't really use this tractor for anything. It's not very used, but I'll fix it eventually. I think it's just the seal yeah, there's like that little O-ring in there. Just bad, I think. Should be pretty easy to take out. Down here, yeah, you can see it's pretty wet there from all that oil leaking out. And my PTO, I think, is a little bad. It has some play to it, but it works. So that's fine. And snap coupler down there. It needs a new spring in it and stuff, but pretty nice there. We come around to the back of the tractor here. We got new shock spring. Pretty good. It's really wobbly. Needs probably a better bushing. Previous owner welded the the flip over for the seat. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I got some paint chipped off here, but no biggie, just a seat. And I got the seat cover from Steiner here. Steiner steering wheel. It's got a little plane. I couldn't get the bushing to stay in there when I put this on the shaft, but it's fine. It's all right. There's the hydraulic lever and your throttle lever there, and I got the rubber pieces on there. So that was pretty nice on that part. Thing about gears, it shifts into all the gears fine. Well, except for second right now. I don't know why it's... There we go. Third and fourth. Sometimes it doesn't want to go into fourth real easy. It goes in reverse really easy though. But it's good gearing there. And yeah. And the reason I even have this in the shop right now is because I just put this toolbox on yesterday. I'm just gonna have some tools. I need to get a ratchet strap, but I don't have any like really ones I want to put in here. I think I'm just gonna buy like a little new one. Just little tools for if I break down or something. It's pretty cool to have though. The 3-point lift arms. I don't use them, and I'll show you guys here in a second when the tractor's running. But it doesn't really work unless there's a weight on it. But I'm not too worried about it right now. It's not a big deal for me. Like, I have this plugged off. I don't have any use for anything hydraulical on this thing. So, it's really back here is all that there. I have good brakes too. I forgot to mention that. I can go in road gear and stop in like 2 seconds. It's pretty nice. Pretty preem. We had to heat this, the clutch pedal rod for the clutch in there, because before it was like bent, like it was almost straight, and then it kind of curved a little bit up here, and it wasn't you know, disengaging from the clutch all the way, so we had to melt that and get it to be the correct shape. And yeah, it's all new clutch in there, so it's pretty tight, pretty nice. The rams were rebuilt, they don't leak anymore. You know, all new hoses are there too. Pretty preem besides that. New alternator. Yeah, I already said that about the new alternator, but pretty nice. I think it works pretty well. Definitely very close there. Also got to remember at some point to tighten these hood things, because as I'm driving they always loosen themselves, which is nice, but if I get them tight enough they won't have to worry about that anymore. And another thing to add, the front end is definitely wide. I got it out kind of a little bit. It's about in line, slightly farther in line than the rear tires, but pretty nice besides that. And you got, you know, power credit decal, grease the stickers. On the Alice Chalmers Steiner gauge, pretty nice. So, and I already talked about the fuel cap. It's I like this fuel cap, pretty nice. Well, I guess we don't really have anything else to go over. Oh, I guess a friend of mine welded and made this all nice. It's not, you know, straight or anything. It's got imperfections, but welded that in there, so it's good there, brand new. And let's go ahead and start this pupper up, huh? Also, the starting procedure on this tractor is a little different because I don't have a solenoid, so I have a little switch. Just flip that like that, and you turn the fuel valve on, so it's on now, and turn the key, and I'll power it on here in a second, guys. Alright, I usually refrain from doing this, but just for the availability of the camera, it's in neutral. We'll turn the key. There's an audible click there, which is always cool. The lights do not come on for some reason. They come on sometimes. Probably just a loose connection somewhere. But I'm a big fan of it. But we'll go ahead and do this like this. It should start pretty easily. Right here now. I guess we could get up here and pull this out and take it for a little drive here, so. Pretty nice. Well, that's enough with today's video, but pretty nice tractor. More videos in the future. Love it very much. Thanks for watching.